In January of 2024, I set out on a mission to find and buy my dad the worst second-gen Viper GTS that I could get my hands on. After weeks of searching, I finally found one all the way in Minnesota, a few frozen miles from home in South Carolina, right after a nationwide snowstorm. Perfect timing, right? But I had a plan and a deadline. I needed to get that car home fast to pull off one of the biggest surprises that I've ever done. Since then, this thing has come a long way, from a crusty, neglected Viper to a full-on HHWheels project. We wrapped it, reworked it, and turned it into something my dad could finally be proud to drive. But then, he flipped the script on me. Instead of going with the classic red Viper look that we agreed on, he went all in on a childhood dream and turned it into Lightning McQueen. And that's where we pick up today.
I thought we were just gonna wrap it red.
Ta-da!
Wait, the last time I saw it was red. Where did all this come from?
I got inspired.
I would say so. Oh my god. Wait, what?
I was playing Hot Wheels with James last month, and I was got inspired.
You got expired?
Expired.
You got expired?
By the Lightning McQueen, because he has like 35 Lightning McQueens.
Dude.
And that's just like his favorite.
The eyeballs, like.
Yeah.
So are you just angling to be Grandpa of the Year? Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Is that why this came about?
I don't know. I think it's cool.
Because we picked the red. You know, we picked a few different things, but this is not what we agreed on, which I'm okay with. I love Lightning McQueen, so I think this is going to be fantastically epic. Even the HHWheels, it's not Rusty's, it's HHWheels. Get out there and get Wrenchin.
We can hand out these stickers, you know, we go to a car show.
Oh my god. I've never seen a Viper that's Lightning McQueen, have you?
It's not quite finished yet. You know, we have to rebuild all the pieces and put all the stuff back on. These are red. All these pieces are red. And then we got to redo the lights, because remember, the lights are like $5,000 a piece. So we need to sand those and get those done. And then I got some specific wheels for this.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to love them. But you're going to have to powder coat them to match this car.
I know we were talking about wheels, but the wheels you showed me are not the wheels you got? Or you could just get some, like, chrome wheels?
No. Oh, no. We have one-of-a-kind Forgeline wheels for this car that Forgeline hooked us up with. He didn't sponsor the wheels, but he gave me a really good price on them, and they're one-of-a-kind. They look just like Lightning McQueen wheels. I mean, we're doing this right.
We need to put a soundboard in this. It needs to be like, ka-chow.
Okay.
Like, it needs to be full
I
on.
knew you would jump on and be having all the good ideas.
I mean, I know it definitely needs some more decals and stuff, because it has some more race car decals, but this is epic.
Yeah.
Dude, the amount of people, like when we're stopped just having lunch, that are going to take a photo of this, or kids who are going to stand in front of it, or people who are just going to freak out like, oh my god, it's like they're on their 5th movie or something like that now. This was one of my favorite movies.
Watching these. I can watch them over and over and over again, these cartoons.
They're so good. Oh my... This is the perfect thing to do to this car.
Yeah. I can't wait to drive it to Columbia and see the look on.
It's Lightning McQueen!
Yeah,
I can see the boys.
He's gonna be freaked out.
I think it's a good choice. I definitely was not expecting this, but I give it a 10 out of 10. And once we get it finished, because I know we still have some other stuff to do, that's going to be a whole new car. You're going to get invited to shows just for like the sake of entertaining kids.
Well, we got to work on those wheels.
Well, I got to see these wheels first.
Okay.
And tell me what I got to do with them. Sounds like I got to powder coat them is why you're telling me I have to do something with them.
They have to be taken apart and powder coated.
Ka-chow. Ka-chow.
So dry. I'm over here like, oh my god. He's just like, good chow.
Ka-chow.
And that's where the real fun begins. Around here, there is always something in the works, whether it's another project car or a wild event weekend. I just got back from the Hot Rod Farm party, and now it's full-on crunch time to get the Viper ready for its debut at Holly's Mo Party, just 2 short weeks away. We are back from New Jersey from the Hot Rod Farm. I am quite tired, but we have a lot to do. Today I'm dropping the Viper back off at the wrap shop so he can finish up the wrap. We literally have 2 weeks and we gotta go, so let's go. Although this time around at the wrap shop, the Viper didn't start out blue. I figured I'd give you a little peek at what my dad was cooking up behind my back. Well, we have a week and a half until I have to leave to go to Mo Party to unveil the Viper, and I don't know why this suddenly just hit me, but I'm sitting here making a list and I'm realizing that yet again we get to surprise my dad with his Viper. So he left a few weeks ago and you saw the state of the wrap with where we had it, and it is not anywhere near finished. I mean, there's a lot of the main graphics on it, but we don't have any sponsored graphics on it yet. The eyes are being redone, and the wheels. The wheels are what's going to make this car a million times better. And then the Hoosier tires, the Track Attack Pros, it's going to be epic. And I was thinking about it, and I just know, like, oh my god, my dad literally has not seen this thing finished. He's not seen it with the wheels. Nothing. So we've held the face of one of the wheels up that I powder coated when he first got them, just to kind of see what we thought, but he has no idea. So I'm like really excited about this now because yet again another surprise. So I'm gonna finish up this list that I need because I have a lot going on, because not only do we have to finish the Viper, but I also have to outfit the trailer with E-Tracks so that I can tow this thing. So I got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. So let's get listing and then let's get wrenching or powder coating or whatever I'm gonna do. I gotta give my dad some credit. He really did his research to make these wheels happen. Last year we met Dave from Forgeline, and honestly it felt like a meeting that was meant to happen. My dad told Dave about his idea for a Bassett style wheel to match Lightning's from the movie, and they absolutely nailed it. They produced a high quality custom built replica wheel fit for a Viper. And now I get to finish these wheels with a custom match powder from Prismatic Powders. Oh, not to mention, my powder coating oven is literally a house oven, and that thing just fits in there. Like, just barely. I'm glad we didn't have to get another oven or buy a custom oven, or build a custom oven, because I genuinely thought we were going to, but like, look, it closes. If I wiggle it too much, it won't. It'll hit. But the good thing is this is the back side of the wheel, so if I do knock it a little bit, it'll be okay. And then back there, it's maybe like 2 millimeters, so it is snug, but it works. And our custom color match is hot orange. It was perfectly matched with the wrap. We got a couple swatches, did a couple different trials, and the hot orange, even though I don't think it looks very orange, but hot orange matched perfectly. One of the coolest tools that we've used for this build so far is Prismatic Powder's color match system. On their site, you can actually plug in your OEM paint code, make, model, and it'll point you to the closest powder color for your application. We've used and trusted Prismatic Powders on just about all of our builds, and their color selection always hits, and their finish quality is unbeatable, even when you spill it all over your bench. If you've ever wanted to try out powder coating yourself, we've got a full how-to video and the exact Eastwood setup we use, both linked below, so you can go check those out.
another day back in the shop, finishing up the wheels for the Viper, and I love powder coating. I don't think I'm pro by any means, and probably never will, but I think where I'm going with this is, like, if you really want to do something for your car, like if you're building a project car, and say you want to get into powder coating like me, or you want to get into pinstriping, or you want to get into, I don't know, custom forging parts and items and wheels and stuff for your car, like, I highly recommend you take it up, because yeah, at the get-go you're gonna absolutely suck, but as you get on, like, this is awesome. There's a little bit of orange peel in here that I don't love, I'll be really honest about that, but they look incredible, and I know my dad's gonna be really happy with it. So I gotta get these finished up on powder coating, but as soon as I do, then it's on to pinstriping, because this pinstripe has got to get done today, because if I don't get them done today, I will not have these wheels assembled in time. So my only thing is I gotta figure out placement. So I need to get those rings done, and as soon as I do, figure out where they're gonna go. But after looking at these rings finished, I think I'm gonna put the pinstripe on the edge. I was gonna put it on the inner, but I think we're gonna do edge this time because there's enough meat on there. I think it'll look cool. So something I'm doing to occupy myself in between waiting for, like, the wheels to powder coat and bake and cook and all the things that powder coating takes, there's a lot of wait time in between. So I decided to task myself with something that I think is going to be really nice to add to this car. I thought it would be really cool to make some piston cups for the Viper. My dad has no idea about these. I know if I told him, he'd be like, oh, you need to work on the wheels. But I am working on the wheels. This is strictly just for me to entertain myself in the midst of working on the wheels, because the car's not here, so I have nothing to do otherwise.
Powdering these wheels was definitely quite an undertaking, but after a few long days of pushing through, I finally had everything prepped, coated, and ready to mate together so I could get them sealed and set. 3-piece wheels usually need a sealant at the seam to prevent any leaks, and with the clock ticking, I knew the faster I got them sealed, the sooner I could focus all my attention back on the car once it came home.
Well, today has been a very long day, but a very productive one. My shop definitely shows it. But we got all of the wheels completely done. Powder coat, everything. They are sealed, I hope. Now they just gotta sit overnight, and then tomorrow we'll throw the tires on. I am nervous. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous, because air, water, all the things that can leak definitely require a little more TLC, and I've never done 3-piece wheels before, so I'm hoping I nailed it. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna shower all of the red, you can kind of see it, all of the red out of every crack and crevice of my body, and my hair, and my eyes, and my eyelashes. Everything is red. But yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. Hopefully the Viper will maybe be done tomorrow. And we'll get started on those headlights, because that's the next big task. And then as soon as that's done, we're back in business. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go get some sleep. We have a finished set of wheels. I am ecstatic. I cannot believe that I pulled this off. I was really nervous about these. Not really the powder coating side, even though I was really trying to be particular about it, but they're done. I'm so happy. I put the silicone on last night
and it seems to be dry. It's springing back, so I think it's time to go get some tires mounted, and whew, it's gonna feel nice to have these checked off the list. I still need to do a pinstripe on them and finish the center caps, but I'll handle that later when it's on the car. But yeah, so good. I'm so freaking excited. Let's get these loaded up. Good news, bad news. Good news is 3 of the wheels hold air so far. Bad news, 1 does not. Unfortunately, my siliconing job was not thorough enough. So I think I just was a little afraid to try to seal that up, just because when I talked to the guy at Forgeline, he was very adamant about a certain amount. But yeah, I think I'm just going to goop it on this time, and hopefully it holds. The other ones seem to be holding just fine, so hopefully they stay like that. I'll probably know more when I actually get them on the car if they're really going to hold air, but pinkies crossed. Well, it's another beautiful day in the shop, and last night, after I got those wheels and tires mounted, I came back, I laid out all of the Viper parts, or most of them, in preparation to hopefully have the Viper in my possession today. I wanted to come look at the wheels and tires because I didn't look at them this morning, and I'm in amaze. Like, look how cool that is, dude. It is so neat. I freaking love them. He's gonna freak out when he sees them, but the real test is if they're still holding air. I mean, they still feel absolutely solid as a rock. The real test will obviously be when they're on the car. But look at these Track Attack Pros. These suckers look awesome.
Watch our days come.
Well, it's still not finished, but it looks really cool. I love this car. I'm really excited now. It's nice seeing it again. We haven't seen it for like a whole week, and now that we have the new tires, because those ones are smoked, and we have a few more like small pieces, we start putting everything back on. So excited. Out with the old, in with the new. These are the tires we replaced the on these wheels when we drove it home. This is gonna be awesome. I'm not kidding. Pretty sticky, isn't it?
It's literally peeling.
It's peeling the floor paint off. Granted, the floor paint itself is not in great condition, so. Okay. I'm gonna freak out when I see these, I know. Do you mind handing me some lug nuts?
Chrome.
Chrome.
Genuine chromium plated shift knob. Shop dog. Do you approve, Daisy?
I think we have a stamp of approval from the mud. So right around a year ago, my dad and I were very fortunate to be able to go with Hoosier to Palm Springs and test this tire before they had released it to the public. And this is the Track Attack Pro. It, by far, is one of the coolest and probably most impressive tires that I have been able to test and use. I'm not saying that because I am a little biased, but this is my honest opinion. We got to try these out on BMWs out in Palm Springs, and it was, first of all, epic. But it was really neat because they let us test these tires against other competitor tires that were very comparable. But what I really liked was the traction and the streetability of these. So Hoosier, as you guys probably know, are known for all kinds of awesome racing tires, but they are, I think, kind of changing the game with these tires. And when I saw that they had fitment for pretty much all Vipers, my dad and I looked at each other, didn't say a single word, and we were like, yeah, these are totally going on the Viper. And at the time, we were kind of talking about what we wanted to do with the Viper, but we didn't really have, like, the Lightning McQueen idea just yet. And as soon as we were like, okay, we're ordering custom wheels, we're like, they have to be wrapped in Track Attack Pros. And I don't know, I'm just speechless. I think they look fantastic, and I'm really happy that we get to represent Hoosier this way, but also on the Viper, because, come on. Now, granted, we don't have light year tires, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do some bulk lettering that says Hoosier on the side too, just to kind of add that cartoon vibe.
Ma'am,
Huh?
we have Lightning McQueen.
I don't think he ever thought that when he was going to have a Viper, it was going to be Lightning McQueen. But I'm really glad it turned out this way. So our biggest hang up with this was the headlights, because if you watched the video of us driving it home, unfortunately the guy who owned it before decided it was a good idea to also plasti dip the headlights, and therefore we couldn't see. And while we were there, like in the snow, freezing parking lot of a Wisconsin Walmart, we tried to take some acetone and brake cleaner to get it off, and a lot of it did come off, but they still look terrible because unfortunately to plasti dip it, he sanded these, and that sucks. And we were talking about refinishing these, but we got pretty lucky. There is somebody online, I don't remember who, but somebody who makes these lenses. They don't really make the housings anymore. You can find them online, but thankfully my dad was able to purchase a set, and he was kind of worried that he was going to have to break the headlight to get these lenses out, but we actually found out it's not that big a deal. They're glued in. So we already replaced one. This one's sitting here drying overnight, and it looks great. It fits awesome. But now we're going to pop this one out, clean it really good, get all that old glue out, and then glue the new lens in so that tomorrow we can put all the headlights back together and back in the car. Wow. I don't think it's quite possible to get sick of looking at this thing. What are you working on?
I am trying not to scratch the shiny on this car. And put really, really bright taillights in this thing, because the last thing I want is somebody to run into this. So we got some fancy, I don't know where they're at.
Got some fancy LED lights
6,000 lumens a piece.
for our rear brake lights and for these taillight housings that used to be black. We got really lucky. The guy who painted them did not sand these. He just rattle canned them. So a little bit of brake cleaner took all that black off. So now they look a million times better.
Still a little bit of black on them, but we're out of time. So.
Yeah, but at least we have turn signals and reverse light now that you can actually see. And that looks a million times better already. We also finished up the headlights this morning. There's a little bit of silicone. They still kind of needed to seal these, but in a couple hours, those will be back together, put back in the car, and then we'll be able to take that ugly blue off to reveal the brand new lens.
Gross.
Okay. Moment of truth. I want to see these lights. I'm really excited about this. Okay, sir, I'm ready when you are. Oh, yeah! Wait, are you on brake?
No, that's just running lights.
Okay, give me brake light. Oh, fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, yeah! Money. It looks awesome. Okay.
So I am pulling the seats out of this thing because James got a smoking Facebook Marketplace deal. So we're just gonna do seats, and that'll be enough to make it look like a new car.
Yeah, for sure the seats are by far the worst of it. I mean, the steering wheel was my only thing, so I might cut the nasty off of that, or just get a red cover for it, but...
Wiggle.
Okay. Not too terrible.
No, it's just like the Charger seat. A pain in the butt.
Oh, so there's studs in the back and nuts or bolts in the front?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm not gonna vacuum that either.
Yes, you are.
So I'm not gonna vacuum.
Get the vacuum out, you lazy butt.
It's worse than I thought.
What? The carpet itself is actually in really good condition. It's just the seats that are bad and the steering wheel is
Do you
bad.
remember how much mold was in this car?
Yeah, but it was all in the rear.
Right.
This thing has dried out a lot since we've gotten it.
I know. And it was garage kept.
I'm at the point where I have one headlight in, and it looks pretty good. And then I'm currently building the other one, and I did call my dad, because I was kind of like, okay, what are these shims for in the headlight bag? Well, little did I know, I have to shim the headlights for them to match the body line. So I did go over this in our first Viper video. These are all custom built. They were obviously a production vehicle, but every single one was always a little bit different. They were hand built, hand striped, hand basically done everything. So with that comes a lot of room for error, therefore needing the shims, which I don't know if it's going to be hell or if it's going to be easy. I'm a little nervous because I want these to obviously look right. But the thing that really sucks is I have to get obviously both of them built, put in, and then I have to close the hood and open the hood and close the hood and open the hood millions of times until they look right. I'm confident that it might be easier than I expect. I don't know. The thing is once I get these set in and roughly shimmed, I can kind of guesstimate. My only thing that might mess me up is tightening them down. So hopefully this goes easier than I expect. So yeah, if you ever want to take your Viper headlights apart, just save the shims and mark exactly where they went, because I love my dad, but he did not do that for me. So let's put this one back together and then we'll stick it in.
3 hours later.
Okay, headlights are in. They're not bolted down. They're kind of just in a temporary place, but I'm kind of at the point where I think I need to see them without the blue to kind of see how they line up. So hopefully these lenses look as good as I think they're gonna look. Let's hope I did a good job on the gluing them in. Wow, those are night and day. Wow, he's gonna freak out when he sees those. Ooh. Oh yeah. Those look really good. Okay. I feel a little bit better about it now. I just gotta finish dialing those headlights in. I don't think I'm gonna get him to a point where he's really gonna be happy with them for like long term, but to finish it off and really complete the car, it's not bad. I think this one needs to come up a little bit, but it's not bad. Can I see him on? The lights are almost done. We just need to kind of dial those headlights in, and then we have a complete nose, I think, right? I'm feeling good. I'm a little stressed, but I'm feeling good. We have almost, what, maybe 24 hours until we have to get this thing loaded up on a trailer. So we still have a few more things we gotta do. Let me go finish those headlights and then continue to check stuff off the list. How's that trailer going, Alex?
It's not.
It's not done?
No, I need your help.
Okay. Well, I'll go help you.
Let's go.
I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't slightly stressing out, but we're waiting for the wrap guys to come last minute to finish decals in the eyes. But despite the fact that we're missing a few things, I am over the moon with this thing. It looks so cool. This morning and last night I was not as hopeful, but today I'm feeling really, really good, and it looks so good. Next order of business for the Viper, now that we're completely done with all the mechanical stuff and pretty much all the aesthetic except for this, is I have to design some stencils for the tires, because it would not make sense if it didn't have like a Lightyear kind of font, but instead we're not going to do Lightyear, it's going to say Hoosier. So it's relatively straightforward. I'm using Photoshop because that's my poison of choice. I measured out the diameter of the sidewall, and then I measured the actual height of the sidewall and put that into Photoshop. So basically I did one circle, and then I did the smaller circle and cut the center out. It's a lot of graphic design stuff that doesn't make a lot of crazy sense, but either way, basically I used these 4 points here, these 4 lines, to measure out the height of my sidewall, and I made the whole image itself the exact width, or sorry, the exact diameter of the entire thing. And then I found the font online that is the exact font that they use for the Lightyear, and then I just typed in Hoosier. I know it sounds really easy and looks a little more complicated, but there are a lot of great tutorials out there if you actually want to do this. And then I just took these, copied them, and I brought them into another document so I can just cut them out of a Cricut. And yeah, so basically these will be my negatives. So I'll pull all these letters out of my big piece of stencil, vinyl stencil, and then I'll cut the line there, I'll line it up, and then we'll spray it. Time to hit the road. Made it to beautiful Bowling Green, Kentucky, and we are going to empty the trailer, take the Viper out, because we stupidly forgot to put gas in it and did not bring a jerry can. So just gonna have to take it out, fill it up with gas, and then drive it in. You ready to get this thing out?
You can crawl into it.
Okay, I will. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, he's gonna lose his mind when he sees it, dude. All right.
It turned out okay.
I think it turned out pretty darn good, if you ask me, sir. Okay, moment of truth. Let's get these straps off. The E-Tracks paid off and did awesome.
Parking brake set?
Uh,
Or handbrake?
yes. Lightning McQueen!
Patiently waiting for the kids, I see.
Hi!
So, all of us have been setting up camp. We got Camp Bradford here, and we got Camp Starkey over there. This is Mo Party 2025. We've all patiently been waiting the Viper. the Viper's going to be showing up, and none of us have seen it because we have been on the road, right? And the kids, Caroline and Alex, have been working their tail off getting the car ready, and I'm kind of excited to see it. It's literally 20 minutes away from getting here. So we've got to go up front, and I guess you want to ride with me? You want to ride with me? Anybody want to ride? Let's go up to the gate because they're coming right now. Cool? All right. The Jeep?
A Jeep with a Hemi.
All right, hold this.
I'm holding this.
All right, we're driving up to the front gate. I haven't seen the Viper since they did all the changes to it. I saw like kind of a picture of it. Did you see a picture of it at all?
No.
Anybody? Yeah, we all saw kind of
All
a
I
picture
saw was
of it.
Caroline painted it red because she failed to wear her paint suit, her astronaut suit.
Right.
So she had to wipe herself off.
Oh yeah,
Wipe the red
because
off.
of the wheels.
She was blushing from the wheels.
She powder coated the wheels. But the cars are pouring in here at Mo Party, and this is pretty awesome. I'm real excited to have this car come in here and show everybody. It's gonna be awesome. Oh. Look at my smile. Yes. Oh my God. This thing is so awesome.
You like it?
Yes, this is so awesome.
That's so cool. Hang out the window like a dog.
Oh, you did it. That's so
I
good.
don't know how, but
Look at it. Look at the wheels.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh, these are awesome. This is amazing.
You like it?
Yeah. The mouth looks awesome.
Yeah, it still needs a little bit of love. Because
No, but when you're coming down the road, it looks like a smile.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
that
it's
was
so
like,
good.
that took 45 minutes just to figure out placement of that.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really dirty, but
It's so good.
Thanks, Paul. Enjoy your day.
So good.
high RPM only.
Awesome. Good job, girl. You know where we're parked. Just pull it right up front. Man, those wheels are awesome. Those wheels are perfect. That could not be more perfect for this car. I'm so excited. They did this perfect. They absolutely did this perfect. Good job. I'm so glad you got this done.
Me too. I didn't think we were gonna get it done. That's all you can do is giggle.
I just can't believe you made it.
I can't believe it either.
So you go from being my little girl that says, hey Dad, I want to help you in the garage, to basically finishing projects by yourself with a little bit of help from your husband, obviously.
I can't believe it. I was at the point where I was like, this may not happen. But I am so happy that it did.
You're here, you got the car here. I love you.
I couldn't let you
I'm
down.
so proud of you.
You trusted me with this one task, and I was like, come hell or high water, I gotta finish this car.
It's absolutely fantastic. The wheels, the Forgeline wheels are amazing. The wrap turned out fantastic. She even pinstriped the wheels. Look at that. The Hoosier tires, amazing. All the help that we've had with this has just been awesome. And I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, this is proof that every single detail matters. Like if I didn't finish the Hoosier lettering and the pinstripe, which was the last two things I did, it wouldn't have been the same.
Yeah, last night. You finished it last night, right?
Yeah, it was the morning, so yeah, like 1 a.m.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you know, now I've got all the confidence in the world that I don't really need to do a whole lot of work anymore. I just like kind of draw up the designs and say, here, Caroline, do this.
I'm glad you think so. No.
You know how hard it's been for me to be twiddling my thumbs on vacation with my wife while you've been working on my car?
I know, you've been calling me on the daily, and I'm like, just trust the process.
Anyway, we're here at Mo Party and we're loving it. We have all these badass cars around us. We're at the Holly booth. Fantastic. We love it being here and starting our Mopar weekend with Holly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think we're going to be doing jegs tomorrow, right?
Yep.
So it's super fun. If you're here, I hope we get to give you a sticker. And I don't know, I couldn't be more excited to have this car.
The one-of-one Lightning McQueen Viper.
Exactly.
From South Carolina.
From South Carolina.
We made it happen.
Love you, kid. Thank you so much.
Love you.